Welcome to the General Knowledge Mega Quiz. I've put together 100 questions for you to answer. Share your final score in the comments at the end. Let's get started. In space, a comet's tail always points the same way. No matter which way the comet travels, where does its tail point? It's A, away from the sun. Which object has a shoulder, a waist, a mouth, and a clapper? The answer is B, a bell. What instrument is specifically used to measure how fast the wind is blowing? A, a anemometer. The endocrine system controls many body functions by releasing what into the bloodstream? It releases C, hormones. What is the traditional gift name for a 40th wedding anniversary? That would be A, ruby. The varicella virus causes which common infectious illness? It's C, chickenpox. A creature described as a biped moves using how many legs? It's B, 2 legs. Who is the author of the famous opening line, "It was the best of times, it was the worst of times"? That was B, Charles Dickens. Which term refers to the study of blood flow and circulation? It's C, hemodynamic. Which large bird, unable to fly, is native to Australia? The answer is A, emu. The word alphabet originally came from which ancient language? A, Greek. In vocal music, what is the highest standard female voice type? It's C, soprano. A dromedary camel has how many toes on each foot? They have B, 2 toes on each foot. What is a scientific name for the loss of hair? The answer is A, alopecia. The Mercalli intensity scale is used to measure the strength of what? B, earthquakes. The ancient rock-carved city of Petra is located in which country? It's located in B, Jordan. How many muscles work together to move each human eye? The correct answer is C, 6. What is the chemical name for common table salt? It's C. Sodium chloride. Which subatomic particle carries a negative electrical charge? It's B. Electron. What is the name of the Earth's outermost atmospheric layer? The answer is B. Exosphere. In Romeo and Juliet, what is Romeo's family name? It's A. Montague. In math, what does the exclamation mark symbol represent? A. Factorial. Who was the final queen of France before the French Revolution began? It was B. Marie Antoinette. What is the SI base unit used to measure temperature? That's A. Kelvin. Which language uses an upside-down question mark at the beginning of its written questions? The answer is C. Spanish. What is the name of the volcano that buried the ancient city of Pompeii? It's A. Mount Vesuvius. Which ancient mathematician is widely known as the father of geometry? That would be B. Euclid. Which chemical element has the highest melting point of all metals? Correct answer is B. Tungsten. In which Olympic sport do athletes use both a finger tab and an arm guard? It's in A. Archery. Estonia is part of which continent? It's part of C. Europe. Octopuses have 3 hearts. What color is their blood? It's A. Blue. In Einstein's famous quotation, E equals mc squared, what does the letter C stand for? It stands for C, speed of light. A shrimp's heart is located in which part of its body? In A, the cephalothorax. Roughly how many islands make up the Bahamas? B. 700. What is India's official national flower? It's C. The lotus. In Greek mythology, who is the goddess associated with victory? The answer is A, Nike. Which part of a male platypus can deliver venom? It's C, leg spurs. Which city is home to the world's oldest working astronomical clock? That's C, Prague. The Mona Lisa was painted on what surface? It's painted on C, wood. In the name NATO, what does the letter T stand for? It stands for B, treaty. The sciatic notch is a feature of which part of the human skeleton? That's A, the pelvis. Where on the face is the glabella located? C, between the eyebrows. What is the gathering called where a new pope is elected? It's A, conclave. In which city was Charlie Chaplin born? He was born in A, London. What is the main sacred symbol most commonly associated with Hinduism? It's B, Om. Shakespeare's tragedy Hamlet takes place in which country? It takes place in B, Denmark. Which famous stone provided the key to understanding Egyptian hieroglyphics? A, Rosetta Stone. What is the name for the large hollow depression that forms when a volcano collapses after an eruption? B, caldera. Cricket bats are traditionally made from which type of wood? It's B, willow. What is the chemical symbol for silver? The answer is C, Ag. What is the medical term used for chronic bad breath? It's A, halitosis. The Pulitzer Prize is mainly awarded for excellence in which field? That would be in C, journalism. What was the first planet ever discovered using a telescope? It was C, Uranus. In backgammon, how many checkers does each player begin with? They begin with A, 15. Which legendary musician died in 1977 from heart failure? That was A, Elvis Presley. Which common kitchen spice can act as a hallucinogen in large amounts? The answer is A, nutmeg. An Abyssinian is a well-known breed of which animal? It's B, a domestic cat. The painting La Gioconda is better known by what name? B, Mona Lisa. Which planet is named after the Roman god of the sky and thunder? The answer is B, Jupiter. Which paint-removing liquid is made by distilling resin from pine trees? That's A, turpentine. What is the SI unit used to measure energy? C, joule. Who played the title character in the 1971 film Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? It was A, Gene Wilder. Marie Curie is famous for discovering which radioactive element? It was C, radium. Marzipan is traditionally made using which type of nut? A, almonds. Who was the first recorded European to land on the Australian continent? It was C, Willem Janszoon. What is the general term for harmful software designed to damage or infiltrate a computer? It's B, malware. Which day of the week is named after the Norse god Odin? The correct answer is C, Wednesday. Which country's name contains all 5 standard vowels? A, Mozambique. Which ancient thinker is widely known as the father of biology? That would be A, Aristotle. According to current scientific estimates, roughly how old is the universe? B, 13.8 billion years old. Which mineral, important for muscle function and commonly associated with bananas, is this? It's C, potassium. The Eiffel Tower was originally designed for which city before it was built in Paris? It was B. Barcelona. In 1958, which electronic device was successfully implanted in a patient for the first time? The answer is A. A pacemaker. What is the largest species of sea turtle on Earth? It's C. Leatherback. Light bulb filaments are typically made from which metal? C. Tungsten. The pericardium is a protective membrane that surrounds which organ? It surrounds A. The heart. Which famous novel was written by J.D. Salinger? B. The Catcher in the Rye. Epistemology is the branch of philosophy that studies what? It studies C. Knowledge. Palm Jumeirah, a man-made island group shaped like a palm tree, is located in which city? It's located in C. Dubai. The burning gas crater, nicknamed the Gates of Hell, is found in which country? It's in B. Turkmenistan. Johannes Gutenberg is credited with inventing which major device? A. Printing press. The ancient city of Byzantium is known today as which modern city? It's A. Istanbul. The Lord of the Rings movie trilogy was filmed in which country? It was filmed in C. New Zealand. The natural rock stacks, known as the 12 Apostles, are found along the coast of which country? It's B. Australia. Which hormone is commonly referred to as the body's stress hormone? It's B. Cortisol. Who is credited with creating the first widely recognized periodic table of elements? It was A. Dmitry Mendeleev. What part of a suit of armor is designed to protect the hands? The answer is C. Gauntlets. Which type of bond forms when two atoms share a pair of electrons? The answer is C. Covalent bond. What is the term for the science and practice of creating maps? It's B. Cartography. Singapore is located at the southern tip of which peninsula? B. Malay Peninsula. Which symbol represents potassium on the periodic table? That would be C. The letter K. A bullseye-shaped rash is an early sign of which tick-borne disease? That's right, B. Lyme disease. In Scrabble, how many points is the letter J worth? It's worth A. 8 points. What traditional oath do medical doctors pledge to uphold? A. The Hippocratic Oath. What is the medical term for excessive or abnormal hair growth in women? It's A. Hirsutism. Which Massachusetts-based biotech company created the widely used mRNA COVID-19 vaccine known as Spikevax? The answer is B. Moderna. Most of the Great Wall in its current form was constructed during which Chinese dynasty? It was during C. The Ming Dynasty. A sphygmomanometer is an instrument used to measure what? A. Blood pressure. Ornithology is a scientific study of which group of animals? The answer is A. Birds. What is the only metal that is liquid at standard room temperature? It's C. Mercury. Tell me in the comments how many questions you got correct. And if you had fun, don't forget to subscribe and click the thumbs up. Thank you so much for playing.